Hello and welcome to another tutorial. Today we'll be learning all about food items, food categories, and menu cards. And by the end of this tutorial you should know how to create new food items, categorize them, how to create menu cards, and you'll see the hierarchy, the relationship between these three. Okay, so let's get started by creating a food item. So you'll want to go to the food items menu right here and press add new food. And just so you know, food items, single food items, they're basically single menu items that you would have on your menu. For example, it could be a Caesar salad, it could be some kind of steak, it could be a glass of wine, for example. So they're basically just single food items. I'll just create a single food item right now by entering the title here. I'll also add a description. That's just some gibberish, just so you see that there you can add a description. Also, you could choose one of these product options. These are actually product options that we set up already. You can change the names of these little graphics in the My Restaurant Settings menu right here. And for this pepperoni pizza, I'll just choose spicy, just so we have something chosen. You could also choose any of the other or a combination of them. If you're going to want to show the price, you'll just enter the price right here. For example, $8.99. I'll give it an extra shipping cost of $1. And if you want this item to be deliverable, then you're going to choose on. If not, then off. Deliverable, it means basically that you want it to be part of your online ordering system. So you want people to be able to order this item. Recommended, if you choose recommended on, then it'll have effect in a number of areas on the website. For example, the recommendations widget. We'll get into that a bit later on. And also, you can press the plus signs wherever you see them for just some added info on what that option actually does. Next, you can set the calorie count if you want to. I'll just set it to 500, for example. If you don't know the calorie count, then, or you don't want to show it, then just leave it empty and nothing will be shown. Next, you're going to add a featured image for this food item. A featured image is basically the main image that is always applied to wherever that food item is being shown. So you'll have to go over here to this featured image box and press set featured image. And you'll be able to drop your file here by simple drag and drop from your PC, or you can press select file and specify exactly where the file is. As you can see, WordPress uploads it. And once it's done uploading, there are two fields right here that you'll want to set: the title and also the alternate text. You'll want to fill these out because these are good for search engine optimization, so they're good for getting found in Google. Next, you'll scroll down a bit, and instead of pressing save all changes, you'll need to press this button right here. So this link, it says use as featured image, because that's what implants it into this food item. That's what's going to save it as this food item's featured image. And as you can see, it changed in the background right here. You can press the close button of this window and you'll be able to see it a bit better. And the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to add a food category. Now, food categories are basically categorizations of whatever food items you have on your website. So for example, I've already added the pizzas category for pizzas, but if you had salads, for example, then you could add salads. If you wanted to add beverages for sodas, you can add beverages here, steaks, whatever you want. So these would be basic food categories that you have on your menu: breakfast, things like that. So once you applied your food category, once you created a food category with this add new food category button right here, you can just check mark it right there. And once you've done that, you can press publish. Now, as you can see, WordPress has published this food item, and once you've created a food item, you can go back and edit any of the settings that you want to change later on, and then all you'll have to just press is update, and that'll apply the new settings, and that will be reflected on your website. So let's just have a look at this food item right now. And as you can see, the item has been created. This is a pepperoni pizza item, as we titled it. Here's the little icon that we associated with it, and there's the main category that it went into. You can of course add several categories if you wanted to. Here's the description, this is the featured image, here's the price, and of course if you don't want this price to be shown, then you can set that as well. Here's the calorie count, and you have the option of going back to edit it through this link or this link up here. These are of course only shown to you if you're logged into WordPress, so your visitors won't see these links. And of course, since this item can be ordered, it can be ordered through your online shopping cart. If you press add to cart, it'll be entered into your shopping cart. Okay, so let's just go back into our WordPress dashboard and just talk a bit more about food categories. So once you click on the food categories submenu, you'll see all of the categories that you've created so far. You can create new categories right on this page as well, or you can edit your existing ones by going to the given category and pressing edit. Here you can change the name, the slug, which is the URL of the food category, and you can also add a description that will be shown on the menu card of your website. So for example, let's just add a short description for our pizzas category. And once you enter the description, you can press update to save the changes you carried out, and you'll see that it has been applied to pizzas. Now I'm going to create a couple of new descriptions. Now as you can see, I just created 3 new food categories, and I just want to bring your attention to the slug, so the URL of categories that have 2 words in it. You don't separate them by adding a space, you separate them by adding a dash, okay? Now I'm going to create a couple of new food items as well. So let's just click on food items, and here you can see the list of existing food items. And to create a new food item, you can click on add new food, and you can go ahead and enter the title and everything. And just as a side note, as you can see, the food categories that we just created are here, and you'll just be able to choose a food category by pressing that. Okay, so let's just go on and create a couple of new food items. Okay, so I just created 16 new items. It took me a bit over 10 minutes, and as you can see, the last item it was a steak. I uploaded the featured image, filled out the description area, selected a category, and I'll just click on the food items menu right here. And as you can see, this lists all of the new items that I uploaded, that I created, with the name of the item, the price of the item, the food category that I put the item into, and the item type. The item type are those little icons that you can choose right here, so food type. And this list also shows the thumbnail of each food item, just to make it easier for you to find something if you need to. And next we'll be clicking on to the sort order button, because this is where you'll be able to mix and sort the foods in the order that you want them to be in. So for example, with the pizzas, I want the cheese pizza to be the first one, then I want the pizza basilico, and the rest of the pizzas are fine. And I think the order of all the other items is good as well. We'll press update to save our changes as always. And these changes will be reflected on the pages where we'll see more than one food item at the same time. So let's just go on ahead and talk a bit about menu cards. Now menu cards, as used in MyRestaurantTheme, are basically the online equivalent of the physical menu card you would give your guests in your bar or restaurant. And let's just go ahead and create a new menu card by pressing the Add New Menu Card button. Now you can have an unlimited number of menu cards, which is useful for separating, for example, your beverages from your entrees or appetizers, for example. And let's just go ahead and create a basic menu card right now. We'll call it Main Menu, and I'll add a quick description. And if you scroll down just a bit, you'll see this, the Product Options panel. And this only appears for menu cards. And what you can do here, basically, you'll be able to arrange and order the food item categories that you have created already into this menu card. So for example, I want this menu card to be my main menu card. I want all of the food categories included here. So I'll just drag over soups, pizzas, fresh juices, and steaks, and I'll just reorder them to have soups first, pizza second, steaks third, or second, and then fresh juices. Now you can also have a downloadable PDF of your menu card, and you can just enter the title of that, for example, Main Menu, and you can upload your PDF as well. Just press the Upload PDF button and select Files. And as you can see, I have the PDF prepared already, so I'll just press that and hit Open. And once WordPress uploads it, you'll need this link URL right here. This is the link, this is the URL of the PDF file where WordPress uploaded the menu card to. And you'll need to select it by pressing Ctrl A or just selecting it just like I did right now, and then copy that URL. Then close this window, and you'll need to paste that URL into this field right here by pressing Ctrl V or right click and pressing paste. Now you can also specify for this menu card to show the prices of your food items or not, and also to show the Add to Cart button or not. This is useful if you want to enable online ordering of your foods and show prices. It's pretty self-explanatory. You may want to hide your prices or not. I'll choose to show the prices right now, and I don't want to enable online ordering at this moment. And then you just scroll up a bit and press Publish. Now once WordPress publishes your menu card, you can have a look at it by pressing this button right here. And as you can see, our main menu has been created. Here's the description and the food categories along with the food category description, as well as all of the items that are in the categories, for example, steaks, pizzas, and fresh juices. And you'll notice that the main menu PDF download link is inserted automatically at the bottom right here. Now let's just go back to the menu cards dashboard again, and you'll see that the main menu is here. It's been created, and you can edit it at any time you want by pressing the edit button. Now what lots of restaurant websites like to do is create separate menu cards basically for different types of food. So for example, for their entrees, for their beverages, for their liquors, for example. And you can do that very easily, doing exactly what we've done so far. So basically you'll add a new menu, for example, beverages. You can add a short description. And for the beverages menu, I'll just drag over the fresh juices. I won't have a downloadable PDF right here. And I'll just show the prices. Press Publish. And you can just go ahead and have a look at this menu card as well, and it only includes these menus. Now this is very useful if you're going to create a menu structure in your navigational bar right here. Please have a look at the tutorial on how to create navigational menus, but I'll just do it real quick for you. Now I just created a couple of new menu cards, as you can see right here. I also created the navigational menu structure for the menu cards, as I want to appear on the website. And if you go ahead and have a look at the website, you can see that you have the main menu right here, which you could click. this will take you to the first main menu that we created, which includes all of the foods that we uploaded. And also I have submenus as well, and this includes just the soups. This one includes just the entrees, and the last one includes just my beverages. Now that's basically everything you need to know about the creation and editing of menus, menu cards, the item categories, and the food items. And keep in mind that you can get really creative with this. For example, if you're having a Christmas menu, you could have a separate Christmas menu in the navigational menu right here, and you could focus that menu card just onto your Christmas offer. You could also have a Thanksgiving menu, for example. So basically whatever you want. And of course the type of menu structure you have will also be a function of the type of establishment that you're running. So if you're running a bar, then you'll have a much different menu structure than a restaurant, for example. Okay, so thanks for watching this tutorial. Make sure you watch all the other tutorials as well, and I'll see you there. Bye.